welcome to Ringside Collectibles Figure Insider. I present you with something rare. It's Mattel's WWE Elite 2-pack featuring the Nation of Domination, Faarooq, and The Rock. The Nation of Domination was one of the most destructive factions in WWE history. Led by Faarooq, the group was known more for angry tirades and merciless attacks than collecting championships. But that all changed in 1997 when they welcomed The Rock into the group, as the young superstar soon brought the Intercontinental Championship to the Nation of Domination. Nation of Domination, one of the coolest coalitions in WWE history. And we don't get to see a 2-pack of elites together like this very often, so I'm going to unbox it right here, live on YouTube, that you can pause if you want, but we'll pretend it's live. Just going to rip this sucker open, see what we got inside. Got this cool little backing. If you want to use it for maybe a backstage or something like that, you can totally do it. And of course, we have Faarooq and The Rock, and I'm going to pop these guys out and we're going to get going. Pack is the attire, and The Rock and Faarooq are both wearing the attire that they wore from Survivor Series in 1997. Now, Faarooq includes this cap, which is actually really cool. He always wore it to the ring, and this scarf slash band thing, I don't even know what you'd want to call it, a throw. He always wore that as well, and it's really cool because the throw is like a fabric-y material, and the hat's nice and rubber, and it's all yours. Moving down, you can see Faarooq is decked out in his Faarooq-like gear. He's got a very serious look on his face, which he always had, and he was very scary looking in the ring, not gonna lie. He has a shaved haircut, which is pretty short, and it's dark black hair, and he just has a look of determination in his eye. Moving down, you can see he is pretty muscular, and one thing that's cool about this that I'm really glad they included these little black armbands that go right around the bicep area. He's also got his wrist tape black, both of them, the left and the right wrist. Moving down his one-piece singlet, it's an interesting get-up he had. Is awesome. I like it a lot. Going on the left side, over the shoulder here, you have this like tribal-looking white and triangular-looking squares, which actually go down into a strap that kind of goes over his chest, which is blue, yellow, and red. It's very, very cool. Go onto the back, you can see it. The squares, they continue onto the back here, and it just goes down into black after that. Moving down, he's got on these black pants, which were very basic and simple and to the point, but in the 90s, that's what was cool, and I loved it. Moving down and closing it off, he's rocking tall black boots. And here we have The Rock. Now, let's talk about The Rock's accessories. It's awesome, it's amazing. The Rock is rocking this Intercontinental title, which he held at the time. Rock is rocking, yes, pun intended. This belt is absolutely cool and awesome and classic. Right here you can see he's got his people's eyebrow very, very, very raised, and this is just a monumental thing. No matter what person The Rock portrayed in the WWE, he always brought that people's eyebrow with him. He's got a very smirky, snarky look on his face, just kind of smelling what's up, you know, you just smell what The Rock is cooking. He's got his slick back black hair. It was very short at the time, and it went, you know, pushed back to the back of his head. And of course, he had these little mutton chop sideburn things. I guess they're more sideburns than they are mutton chops, but it was very Rock-like of him. If you notice, he's only got one tattoo. He's got the Brahma Bull tattoo on his right arm, and that's the only tattoo he had at the time, so that's what we see on this figure. Moving down, he's got on black elbow pads, which are signature to The Rock. His trunks are awesome. They're mostly black, and they have these blue and red with white designs going around them. There's a little design here in the front which matches something in the back. It's kind of like I get some sort of tribal signs, insignias of some sort, but they're awesome. They're identical to the ones he wore to the ring, which I definitely love. Moving down, I must say the knee pads on this are really cool. I wasn't sure if we were going to see that in the figure, but we did. We got the knee pads that match the shorts, and that's awesome. Moving down and closing it off, he's got on these black boots, and on the back of these black boots, you have these little holes that are cut into both of them, and this part actually moves a little bit. It's not painted onto the skin, which is really cool. These boots are something that The Rock always wore, and he wore them for a long time, believe it or not, but that detail is really cool. Two members of the Nation of Domination are here in this Elite 2-pack. Pick up the Nation of Domination Elite 2-pack featuring Faarooq and The Rock from Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com, home of the largest selection of wrestling figures on the internet.